Hello and welcome. All right, we are doing a balance and flexibility circuit. This is a superset. Hey Zara, it's time. It's only 2 exercises back to back, and we're gonna do it 2 times. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So very little time for rest, so make sure you have water or a towel nearby, and enjoy the zoomies of Zara as she runs through. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some world's greatest. We're gonna do 2, which is 1 each side, walk it out to a plank, bring a leg around, twist into that leg. So forward fold, check in with your body, walk it out to that plank, hit that nice hollow, bring a leg out. If you're like Danielle, it was not that graceful. If you're out here, use your hand to help you bring it in. Drop the hips down as low as you can. Twist into that leg, open the chest. You might get a back crack. Hand back down, bring the leg around, walk it back in, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Come up and go back down, other side. Find that plank nice and solid. Bring a leg around, keep the hips down, open the chest. Oh, my back cracked on that side. I love these so much. It is not the world's greatest stretch, but it's pretty good stretch. The world's best pretty good stretch there is. Roll it up. Good. Now we're gonna do a forward fold because we're gonna be doing some pancake stuff in here. So legs kind of wide in a second position. Hinge with the hips, forward fold down. Try to get those elbows close to the floor, or you can hold onto your elbows and rock side to side. Try to keep the toes facing forward. They can turn out slightly, but rock a little bit here so you can get into the hamstrings, because we'll be in a similar position for the second exercise. All right, the first thing that we're gonna be doing is a complex exercise. So we're gonna practice your active flexibility as well as your balance, okay? So you can practice this with me. You can have something nearby to hold on to. You're going to lift a leg up, hold there for a second, then transition into a hinge, okay? You don't have to articulate the feet if you don't want to. I'm flexing there and I'm pointing in front. You can also flex, but I just want your quad tight. We're gonna do that for 50 seconds each leg. Actually lies. You're gonna do that one side, second set, we'll go to the other leg, all right? I almost died. I choked on my spit. Ready, set in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we are. You can put hands on hips, or you can have them out to the side, soft knee bend as the leg goes back. If you are noticing that you're wobbling all over the place, 2 fingers on something nearby to help stabilize you. As you get more confident, just use 1 finger, okay? If you really wanna practice your balance and stability, keep those hands on your hips and keep your hips very square, okay? If you are looking at this, you'll notice that my ankle is actually rocking and wiggling quite a bit to keep me stable. But I'm finding that balance through my core, through my glute, through my quad, okay? Keep breathing. See if you can lift the leg a little bit higher in front each time, using that glute strength to get that active flexibility, and then hinge. Make sure you're not arching the back, and rest. Good. Sorry, that one went a little bit over, my bad. Now you're gonna take a seat on the floor, okay, in a straddle position, biggest straddle you can. Legs really, hi Zara, legs really, really straight, okay? We're gonna do pancake reaches. Arms up, hinge forward, and bring it back, okay? As we go through this, you're gonna be able to go lower and lower, but you're gonna feel a lot of this in the inner thighs, okay? If you want a little more stability or assistance, you can flex the feet, but just make sure if you're pointing, your big toe is not on the ground, okay? You're doing great here. Find that hinge. If you can get all the way to a pancake and back up, kudos, props to you. I would not recommend starting there though. Feel that range. Breathe out on the way up, keeping the legs straight. Give me 1 more. Oh God, and rest, okay? Nice, woo. Other leg, lift to the deadlift, okay? Hands on hips, ready, begin. All right, so hinge. I started with my more flexible leg moving, and now that more flexible leg is that strong leg here. So I'm not sure if I'll have better stability on this side because of the lack of height of flexibility, but we'll find out together. And make sure when you are coming upright, you're pushing down, squeezing that bottom glute, squeezing that leg tight before you go back. Do not go into that deadlift until you get that leg straight out in front of you and hold for a second. You got 10 more seconds. Stay square, belly button to the floor. Give me one more. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Okay, those are done for today. Bring it down to that straddle. Okay, we're going back into those pancakes, and then we'll have one finisher before we're all done. Real quick activation here, and begin. Hinge, and back up. Remember, don't start, even if you finish last set, by going really, really far down. Take your time here, get yourself situated. And most importantly, keep those legs straight. Oh, back as flat as you can. I feel like my hip needs to crack. Breathe out on the way up. It will help you. Good, pushing those legs into the ground. 10 more seconds. Actually, I lied. 15 more seconds. And breathe it out. To lift. Try not to hoist or rock. Use your back and your glutes and rest. Woo! All right, now this finisher, I want you to either do it on the floor or you can use an elevated surface. So if I'm gonna use an elevated surface, I'm gonna put this diagonally. It's not super even. If you have something that's even better. You're gonna be in a cat stretch position. So knees bent, drop the armpits down. From here, I want your core tight. So we're not fully extending into an arch. We're pulling the ribs together and in. From here, you're gonna try to lift your arms. If you can lift both at the same time, you are superhuman, but we're gonna alternate for 50 seconds, all right? Here we go in 7, 6, let's have palms facing each other. And 3, 2, core tight, 1, and lift. Now as you do this, do your best to not tilt and lift, and then also to keep that elbow straight as you can and the range of motion as low as you can versus coming up and lifting, okay? Try to keep the same height. Use the back of the shoulder to lift. Find that control as best you can. You can drop the head if you need, but don't sacrifice your form. We're strengthening the back of the shoulder, working posture here. Try to stay out of the neck. If you can, use the back, use the lats, use the rear delts, use your core. You got it. Almost there. And rest. Woo! Nice job. There's your finisher, okay? Roll out those shoulders. You can roll out the neck. Let your head go around a couple times. Good job. So hopefully you feel a little bit of a burn and a little bit of a loosey-goosey. So we worked your balance. We also worked your flexibility in an active way, right? So we're not doing crazy high intensity circuit. We're not doing crazy passive stretching, all right? All of that was hopefully very new and different for you and something that you can come back to and train over and over again. So quick, short, sweet, but effective. Please let me know if you like this workout. Give me a thumbs up, leave feedback below, and anything that you want to see more of in the future. If you are interested in more of these kinds of workouts, you can go to trainlikeagymnastapp.com and get a free week and see the different types of workouts in the app. We've got over 200 different kinds of workouts, follow along and self-paced, along with other instructors, and personal development in there, and handstands and pistol squats and flexibility and core, and access to any other trainer who is on the app, okay? So I know you're like, I don't need another app, but honestly, if you have this one, you have the world of fitness in your pocket. And then if you're interested in anything else happening with TLAG, go to trainlikeagymnast.com. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining, and I will see you next time.